Granite Ridge Greens, Friday, June 24th, 2022. And the Sandhill Cranes are back again. I'm trying to be quiet here because they don't like noise. But here's the whole family again. And they like to cut grass over there. I didn't cut that section, I cut it last year. And they're getting that stuff that Ryan, the farmer, showed me. Anise or something? Anise it's called, I think. It's like a little leafy plant. Here's Mr. Gary. He's telling these guys off. Look at him with his chest out. Hey, what are you doing coming close to my house? Hi, Gary. What are you doing? Where's Lucky Lucky, eh? Where's Lucky Lucky? What'd you do with Lucky? Eh? You don't say, eh? You're disturbing the Sandhill Cranes. Where are you guys? Pan out again. Where's the well? Let's see, the well. And straight up from the well. Right there. There's the guys. There's the family of Sandhill Cranes. And I don't know if you're picking up the background, but that's the CB radio. It's actually a ham radio. A Kenwood 690S. 80 meters, 40 meters. All that good stuff. 50, even 50 meters is in it. But right now it's on 27.385 on lower sideband. And that's Skip in the background. Explained Skip the other day what it was, or what it is. Well, it's hard to see the baby, but he's right in there. See him? There he is. Look at, right with Ma. Didn't leave her side. But Cordy was saying they had two, so I guess they lost one. Survival of the fittest, right? What beautiful, majestic birds once again. I can say that 100 times. I'm at awe with these birds. And they live here. They live in our pond. That's amazing. And we're just watching them forage for a few minutes. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I just love this in the natural setting. And there's the baby. Look at the baby. Isn't he cute? What a fuzzy wuzzy little guy he is. He's like my fuzzy wuzzy pussycat. And there's Dad. See how dark he is? What a beautiful set of birds. Look at them all. It's like they all wanted to be in the camera together. What a fantastic picture. Thanks, guys. Wow. I'm actually going to set a tripod up here. I'm going to try to put one out so I can set it out 2 legs on the roof, or yeah, 2 legs out on the roof and then one inside. I wish I had a mini one. I'll have to look around when I'm in town and see if I can get something, a tripod that will fasten onto where the screens hook up here or something. Because it can't be too enjoyable with me bouncing around here, and I'm leaning on where the screen should go on the window jamb. Look at him go, eh? He's just foraging away with Mom and Dad. Just wow, eh? And again, I hope people in the city are tuning in and watching this. I know there's lots of watch on YouTube, but not often you get to see a mating pair of Sandhill Cranes with their babies. Or baby in this fact. See? 23 Land of Lincoln. State's got all kinds of names for where they live. Now, where did you go? The deer did that yesterday. The deer was over by the barn and he just disappeared. See, they're gone. That was weird. Are they in the long grass? I don't see them. Anybody see them in the camera now? No. See, there's the well and the mattress, and they were straight out there. They're probably in the long grass. We just can't see them. Are they laying down in there? Is that them laying down? No. I know there's mosquitoes sucking on my side here. Oh, it's not going to focus in. I gotta get this mosquito ball. That's what happens when you leave the windows open. Anyways, where did my sandhills go? We lost them. This is where you wish you were in control of Ken's camera. It's right over there, Ken. Put your glasses on. 12. 4.4. Anyways, that was a short one, the Sandhill Cranes. And then there's Mr. Gary. Mr. Gary. Mr. Gary. Sorry, I was blowing away a mosquito that's coming in the window. There's somebody swearing on the radio.
You turned it up and now
This is immature men on a radio, okay?
I didn't turn it up either.
I know, I turned it up. This is my ham radio, and this is the fools that are supposed to be adults. Yeah, this guy calls everybody down all the time. Calls his neighbors down and everything. There's some really good operators out here. My friend Red Fox, we're trying to get in contact with him, and I can't find his. I have his phone number too. All the way from Arkansas, a friend of mine. And we haven't been on for almost 2 years. So during COVID, I don't know if something happened to Red or not. Fantastic operator. Used to be a second for a lot of John Wayne movies. He's been in a couple of John Wayne movies and stuff. I can't pan in and out for some reason. Are you stuck? There we go. Now it's working. See, 27385 should be on the 0. Watch, see. This has got a dual VFO, so I can go from one band to another. So we'll jump to 14 meters. There's 14 meters. It's really 40 meters. 14 megahertz. And this is where the ham guys hang out. Nobody on 40 meters. No. 313 is a really popular 14313 and 303. Let's see, 3. Here we go.
In Tennessee, looking for another one. Come now, please, for the YL system. I heard a QRP. You want to try it again? Whiskey 8, Sierra Alpha Bravo, Scott, QRP. How many watts are you running? Good morning. I'm running 5 watts today into my NSAID long wire antenna. Roger, Roger. Scott, what power? What power are you running? 5 watts. 5 watts.
Jeremy's running 5 watts. 5 watts. A lot of interference. And this isn't the right antenna for, so it's picking up other frequencies, scrub, I guess you call it. Noise interference. It's picking up noise from other frequencies because the antenna's probably too long for 40 meters. The antenna's for 28 meters. 27 to 28 meters. It's actually megahertz, 27 megahertz, not what I said. That's actually wrong. Let's see if we can find anybody else. There's 313. Great. This is like the call channel for 40 meters.
November 9, Romeo Alpha Juliet, Park. QSL, I have you at about a 5.5 into Kilo 2252, QSL.
Did you hear his audio? He's using a special microphone, more than likely a Heil microphone, which is just for the head, like this head. That's a D104 Tug 9. Keys up at the bottom, 1, 2. Not supposed to key up here. 1, 2. Oh, bad match. Totally off the 5 to 1, 6 to 1 match.
Negative.
So that's the head, and that's worth about 50, 60 bucks. Some of them are worth 500, 1,000, 1,500 just for the head of the microphone. Hows are very quality built, and that's where you get the low professional sound like a radio station announcer would have. I don't know if this interests anybody on YouTube, but one of my hobbies. Last resort, if we had a war or an EMF pulse and wiped out all the computer chips, which is easy to do, a sunspot, an explosion off the sun, big enough sunspot, could put us back 150 years, or 100 years before electronics anyways, which isn't 100 years, but...
85 yesterday, and then drop right back down to 40. And so, the biggest was get around 83, and right now it's about 60 there. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Let's see. I do that anyway. You see, 92 degrees. I don't got it. That is right. 93 is that's too hot for real. Yeah, man. And,
these guys are a little low on frequency, so I'm going off the 50 and on to 490, which is 0.1 kilohertz below being on the 0. Ham's on the 0. So the 0's here, and CB has a 5 here. So they're like in between. Hams are on the even, and CB radio's on the uneven band.
Aguacate, quenepa, toda esa fruta la tienen ahí en Juanadía. Hay un sitio especial que le dicen la experimental. Y yo tuve un amigo que trabajaba ahí y me dejó que yo entrara ahí, porque ahí no entra todo el mundo. Y me dejó entrar mi amigo y me enseñó ahí todo lo que había. Y me dijo, no, y yo le dije, pero ¿por qué allá en Nueva York no se ven mangos de aquí de Puerto Rico? Me dice, no, nosotros no importamos para Nueva York. Nosotros los exportamos hacia Francia, esos
I
países.
don't understand Spanish, so we'll find something else.
Put a regular air on it, and I can use it for quite a while as a spare tank. Anyway, I'm going to have to go up to for breakfast. My wife is going to go down to Santa Fe in about 15-20 minutes.
Santa
She
Fe.
wants to give me some bacon and eggs, and they're ready to go. So I guess I'll skip out on you early and tell you to have a good weekend. I don't know that I usually don't get out on the weekends, and especially this weekend it's going to be kind of nuts. So I'll say 73s and hope to catch you on Monday. KD0YKQ, K5IP.
You ain't got no copyright here, YouTube or Google. This is free band radio. So that's Kenwood, it says there. All mode multi-bander TS690S, which has two SO239 coax connections in the back to hook up to an antenna. You can hook up to two different antennas and one switching to 50 meters automatically too. So this here, that's a 2950. And that's Courtney's glasses I gotta get working. But that's a 2950. I don't know if we're plugged in or not. No, we're not plugged in. And that's a 10 meter radio that does 200 channels below channel 1 on CB and 200 channels above channel 40, actually right into the end of 29 megahertz. Kilohertz, I guess it is. Not megahertz, kilohertz, right? Megahertz. Sorry, megahertz. I get it all mixed up. And then there's a 2510, and I got to put a light in this, but and that's my mobile for my vehicle. There's no antenna hooked up to that, but you can see again 37385, which is channel 38, and it does all kinds of fancy things. It doesn't have split, but it's got about 480 channels, 500 channels in it. Very good radio, very reliable radio, good sounding radio, and it works well in the mobile. Hard to see the little screen. So that's it for the radio, and then there's the ones up here. Just show you my little radio. This is how I got back on the radio. This is Emergency Citizen Band Radio, and right there we put a microphone plug, because that's the mic there. That hole there is the mic, so that's a mic plugged in. And then the switch here is for emergency channel 9. So we took that out. We put a 10 kilohertz to the crystal. My friend Roy did it years ago. And we got the in-between channels, which is 3 and 4, 7 and 8, 11 and 12 and 16, 17, and one below 19 and one at 23. So there's a bunch of in-between channels. This gets it. And channel 41. This was $4.90. My brother gave that to me, one of his auction sales. And here's similar to the 2950. This is an HR 2600, and this only does, it doesn't do CB, it only does 10 meters. But there is a way to modify it, change the chip, and get all the different frequencies. It's called a chip switch. And that's just an SWR meter to tell if your antenna is tuned and the power you're putting out. If your antenna is tuned to the frequency. A couple more. Someone thought this was a bird meter. Handic was a in-between ham SWR bridge. And the same with that power SWR meter. I don't know what I did with the other radios. Did I put them away? Guess I put the other radios away. I don't know. Anyways, that's CB radio for you in a ham. And all the soldering stuff and keep it all running. That meter there, 15 watts, 150 or 1500 watts. And that's an SWR meter. I shouldn't be doing that on ham radio. Hang on. Move that out of the way. And we'll go back to CB, I guess. And then we'll see it go to 100 watts. But a 1.4, and people don't like you whistling, so someone like me, do someone whistling. Yeah, I'm just trying to read it. That's it, so let's go back and see if Sandhill Cranes. No, they're gone. They are gone. Or they're in such long grass we can't see them. Anyways, granite ridged greens. And Gary went back in too. So that's some Sandhill Cranes and a little bit about radio. And there's Gary. There's Lucky. I didn't see her. There's Lucky and Gary. Anyways, time to get back out to the garden and do some more planting. Peace out.